I'd buy posters and hang them on my wall. Just a little crooked because, like, I didn't want to be too perfect with it, not too particular. I just wanted it to look organic. It looked better to me that way. When you're a kid, man, like in school, my math was never perfect. Teachers didn't like that neither. There was always the right way, the clean way, the perfect way. You'd have some like English class and you could just talk. I could go up there and say exactly what I felt. No structure, maybe a little template for the assignment, but just go up there and hip fire my way through. And when I was a kid and I used to do YouTube, I did the same thing. Always just shot from the hip, maybe a light structure around it, but always just seeing what I could do on the fly. Back then and even today, it's still viewed as wrong. For a while, man, I tried to fix it. I tried to straighten things out, fall back into the straight and narrow, into the system, into whatever right is supposed to be. By the numbers, bing, bing, bing. It just never stuck. Because the truth is, I'm never going to fall into those lines. And nowadays, I don't think I want to. Because not only is perfection the enemy of art, to me, perfection is fucking lame. If you're familiar with my other videos, then you'd already know this. If you're new, I have patterned my life through music, listening to music, reading about music, listening to what musicians had to say about music, about life. J Dilla believed you shouldn't program your drums to perfection because the moment you do, you lose the humanity in it.
There's no format to music. I do it how I feel it. And if it ain't right, then I don't do it at all.
Jazz drummer Billy Cobham, insanely technical, insanely skilled. And even then, it's not about being perfect. Jazz in it of itself is not perfect. It's doing what you can with the skill you have attained and applying it any way you can in any situation. It's about feel. It swings. It breathes. It sounds like a human being. No different than J Dilla's beats. Sly Dunbar, one of reggae's greatest drummers. Maybe not the most technical dude on the planet, but unmatched in feel. It's alive. His drumming is the pulse. Purdie, king of the pocket. If there's anybody that lives and breathes inside the pocket, it's Purdie. But he's not playing exactly how it needs to be. You go with how you feel in the song.
The way Bernard played stuff was always, he always had some unique stylistic thing that he did that you would never imagine in advance and that nobody else would do.
Again, the template, but doing what you want through. Take someone like Igor Cavalera, take the album Morbid Vision, Sepultura. It's primitive, it's rough, but you can feel emotion through it. You can feel the drums through it. Even when he was as young as he was, you could still feel something through it. Discordance Axis, The Inalienable Dreamless, Dave Whitty on the drums, chaos, but controlled chaos. Fills and speed for the whole album. It's pretty much adrenaline in music form. So what does this all have to do with perfection? What does all this mean? Are any of these drummers not good enough to be perfect? No, they could be considered perfect drummers, but it's a disservice to call them perfect because they have something that's better than being perfect. And that's the lost art of being honest. So I brought up school earlier, and no surprise, I wasn't exactly the greatest student. Truthfully, I wasn't moved by much. I remember doing group projects where I'd tell the teacher and my peers straight up, I am not doing this, you could fail me. The smart move would have been to do the bare minimum. Sign my name, take the A, keep it going. Instead, I did what I have always done. I was honest to a fault. So I would tell them to fail me because I don't care. At least I'm not a liar. And life has taught me something through that. Honesty is the thing that kills perfection, because in the simplest way I can phrase it, you cannot be perfect when you're honest with yourself. I can make a great video, still not good enough. I can make a great song, still not good enough. I can get faster on double bass, still not good enough. I'm always running up that hill. Okay, Bush. We chase perfect physique, perfect money, perfect relationships, perfect art. But perfection will require every single box checked at the same time. And as far as I know, nobody has ever done that. And maybe it's the chase that people want, that fills their heart up. They want to be perfect. It's that car that they're never going to catch. But again, if we're honest, you don't need to lie. Even the greatest musicians, artists, actors, whoever, are most of the time messed up in the head. My only real piece of unsolicited advice would be grateful for error. because so much beauty comes from error. So much personality comes from it. So much creativity comes from things being off center. If we needed perfection before creating, almost nothing would exist. And with the rise of AI where everything is perfect, wouldn't you know who won the pony? It seems like most people didn't want perfection at all to begin with. Seems like people want the soul more than they thought. I grew up hearing practice makes perfect. And like I said earlier, I understand it. It's that car that the dog can't chase. I understand the spirit of it. Keep going. Keep sharpening yourself. But if your final destination, your final goal is perfection, well, guess who's never going to show up? Music is killed.